Hi, Alan Short from Global Business Coaching and coach at I4T Business. Busy is not a badge of honour. Hustle and grind, as people talk about it, working longer, working harder. It's not the way I think it should be done. I think you should be working smarter, not harder. And what are you doing? Are you like a lot of business owners where you're the first in, you're the last out, you're working nights and you're working weekends? Is that really the business and the life that you want to be running? Sure, at times you might have to do that, but if you're doing that as a long-term trend, perhaps you need to look at things differently. Bonnie Weir, in her book, The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying, identified 2 regrets that talk about this. One of them was that people regretted working too hard. And one of the other ones was that people regretted losing contact with their friends. And one of the main reasons you can lose contact with your friends is if you don't have time to maintain those relationships. And if you're working nights and on weekends, then that's an easy way to lose contact with your friends. What else does the research say? The majority of business owners are working 50 plus hours per week, well above the average of around about 35 hours. 75% of business owners work on their holidays, and 23% don't even take real holidays. 50% earn less than the average employee that they employ. And when you consider they're working more hours, their hourly rate can be significantly lower than the people they employ. I don't know about you, but I go into business to make sure that I've got freedom and I'm earning more money than I could if I was working for somebody. So what are the solutions? Here are my top 6 tips. Number 1, set boundaries. Decide when you're going to work and when you're not going to work. And as much as possible, keep to those boundaries. It might be that you have dinner with your family every night. Set that boundary, live that boundary. You'll find you'll work out clever ways to get your work done around that boundary. Number 2, pay yourself first. If your business can't afford to pay you what you could earn from somebody else, then it's perhaps time to look at whether or not you should be maintaining your business or whether you should go work for someone else. Now, sure, as you're growing, is going from one step to the next, you might have time when you have to reduce your salary to be able to pay somebody else to do the work that you're offloading to them. But this should be a short-term thing, not a long-term thing. Number 3, eliminate. There's a lot of work that people think they need to be doing that when they really look at it, isn't that important, and no one will miss it if it's not done. This is just the busy work that we can spend a whole day doing that adds no value to our business, adds no value to our clients, adds no value to our team. Why are we doing it? We're just wasting our time. Number 4, batch your time. Look at trying to spend focused time doing on different activities, one after the other, rather than trying to do everything at once. If you're out on the tools and you're taking the phone call the whole time and it's ringing every 5 or 10 minutes, a job that might take an hour could stretch out to 2 hours. However, if you'd ignored your phone for an hour, you could have got quality work done in the hour and then returned the phone calls in 15 minutes or as you're driving on to the next job. And that would have saved you time, allowing you to do more work in less time, make more money in less time. Automate. Look at ways to get systems in place that automate what you need to do. The I4T business platform has automations within it that allow things to happen without you having to do them. One of them, as in a good example, is as you log on to travel to a job, your client can already get a message to say, we're on the way. You haven't had to do anything to advise them that you're on the way. And the final one is delegate. Don't be doing work that someone else could do cheaper and better than you. For example, if you're building your website and you're a trades business and you're better served being on the tools rather than on the computer at night, or if you actually want to set your boundaries so that you can spend time with your family, delegate that to somebody else. It might mean you outsource it, or it might mean you employ somebody to do it. So they're my top 6 tips to claim back, work smarter, not harder. I hope you found them helpful. If you have, like and share this video. Till next time,